Mega Hi! Welcome back to another commentary with Retro Kaiser and Hanu the Honda Makinen.
Hi.
And and we're doing yet another Mega Man Season 2 episode commentary. This time it's Robots,
Yeah, I'm
which is the
I'm just I'm just in
yep.
a little bit of shock about this one because I remember this one not being all that particularly good.
I mean, yeah, it is a really stupid episode, I have to say, but it's got some really I think it does have one of my favorite Cutman bits. It's the part where Cutman nearly jokes on his own cutting joke at one point. I gotta check this out also interestingly because there was some election thing with this episode, and I don't remember what the plot line actually is. I haven't seen this episode that many times, but I do recall it's got a cheese
Yeah.
factor to
One thing
it.
we didn't mention before about the intro was it uses some footage from that are more. What the heck are those? What the
It's just
heck?
just
I
mascots.
know this is creep. This is trippy, man. I've forgotten how creepy some
Yeah,
of.
it's like fur.
Yeah.
Well, so what were
I
you
was
saying?
saying the intro itself, how it had some scenes that look closer with characters that closely resemble the video games more than what we got on this show.
Yeah, well, that's the thing because the opening actually includes. Oh, there was actually the mayor in the
Yeah.
car, so this has to be some other election. But yeah, uh, so the opening of the series actually uses footage from a little animated
That's
promo that they made back in '94 before the show started airing, and that promo still used like the art style of the video game. So Mega Man looked a lot more like he does in
I'm
the
sorry, but
official art.
to me that scene that always looks like
Yep.
Cutman's revealing his very big penis, or Gusman's revealing.
Oh yeah, that there. Yeah. Well, it is a bone,
Yeah,
but
but I sorry, this scene is pretty horrifying. Like the burning mascots, like it's a very violent imagery for a Mega Man show.
yeah, yeah. I've been thinking about what this show probably
Oh,
wouldn't get aired that much these days because of all 9/11 stuff.
definitely.
This is weird, like how they just kind of jump straight in that Proto Man just suddenly is helping out Mega Man.
I think I think
Oh
they
man,
did it because they know
yeah,
people were smart enough to know that this is just a trick, a ruse.
yeah, but it's just really out of the blue.
And how are those two
Good
balloons?
turncoat tin can brother.
Yeah, how are those two balloons lifting up that tank? By the way, must be some incredibly light metal or some incredibly heavy duty.
Yeah, I again I can't quite place who this voice actor is, and I don't know what the election was. I think it has to be like the governor's election. But this is a different character than the governor we saw in the episode Electric Nightmare. I'm done being such a bad bot. I just I don't know what it was about the 90s and the word bot. Why couldn't they just say robot? They would have said it just makes everything sound so
Maybe they're,
unintentionally
yeah, I think they were
hilarious.
trying to be more edgy and whatnot because it was the '90s as well.
Yeah, but bot, really? Even Rush is kind of surprisingly accepting of the
Hmm.
situation. Especially like remember Sonic the Hedge, the Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog with Jaleel White as the voice, Robotnik.
Hmm.
They always put a lot of emphasis on the butt in Robotnik. Oh wait, did he such to say Needle Man? Oh yeah, it is Needle Man, and this is the one episode appearance of Heat Man too.
Yeah, oh, that's cute. How he just shoots it out of his mouth because he's a big lighter. Now it looks like he's shooting it out of his arms.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shame, honestly, that He Man didn't appear a lot more. I'm surprised, like
He-Man?
that more.
Oh, Heat Man. Sorry, I thought you said He-Man for a second. Um,
Yeah, yeah. But it's a little surprising that more Mega Man 2 Robot Masters didn't appear on the show because that's kind of considered the most iconic roster of Robot Masters.
Hmm.
I mean, you got Quick Man and also I think yeah, Crash Man in one episode. But it was surprising. I guess because it was the newest game out. You got, especially with season 1, you got a lot of Robot Masters from Mega Man 4. That was a strangely like Indian statue that they had on the museum grounds. Well, I guess it's could be World History
Hmm.
Museum.
He's so adorable. How could he be a villain? I-
Yeah, yeah. Hitman is one of those. And again, that's kind of like the design principle with Robot Masters, which surprisingly I think they kind of neglected when they did Mega Man 10, is that they made all the Robot Masters very samey, whereas in the previous games they always kind of made a lot of variety. That there was the fairly humanoid ones, then there were the really freaky ones, and there was always one that was kind of adorable, like Iceman.
mhm.
But then, yeah, for 10, I don't know. Maybe this is just the fact that I really didn't like Mega
Oh,
Man
this
10.
scene.
Yeah, this is the
Oh.
this is the ambiguously gay duo.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
This is just so awkward. I mean, it just goes so against the grain of the show, which is kind of like brain dead and little cheesy and over the top. And now it's trying to be more than it is. That's the big
Hmm.
problem I think with this episode, is that this kind of semi-serious character drama, it's just not what Mega Man was meant for.
No. It's meant to be a fun action show.
Yeah.
But looking,
Okay, I can't remember what's going on
yeah, I'm
here.
looking at this dam. You definitely can't get away with stuff like this these days, especially with so much action in the city in this post
Yeah.
2001 world.
Yeah, here we have Brightman yet again doing a cameo. Like I said, Brightman just got all the cameos for
Walk
some
into
strange
the light,
reason.
Mega Man. Walk into the light. Or don't walk into the...
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I should have listened to the
What the
dialogue that
heck?
Proto Man said about what the hell
Looks
the
like he's
chip
on
is.
fire.
Yeah, the chip somehow zapped his power. Now he has that fiery aura
Yeah.
on him. Like, I don't know if he literally caught fire or if he's just like weakened.
I think it's more of a weekend thing, like, or maybe, like, look, it's
Maybe
not
he is
even,
literally
it's
on
not
fire.
even as fully surrounding. Like, there's bits of him sticking out that are clearly on a fire. What? Ah,
That's just an animation error.
okay.
Here, Mega, I'll use dirty sewage water to put the fire out.
I'm surprised. I didn't think.
Don't you find it funny?
Yeah.
Did you find it funny that the sewers in cartoons are always so clean? But I guess I guess for a children's cartoon, like showing poop would have not flown, even back in the day.
Yeah. Yeah, this isn't Ren and Stimpy.
I don't know what's up with Deacon's hairstyle. It honestly looks like he's just wearing a black helmet.
Yeah, it just looks like a cheesy politician, like the rest of them.
No, but it doesn't even like look like a natural hairstyle.
He
That's what's
could be
so weird
wearing a
about it.
wig.
Then that
Yeah,
has
it's
got to
got.
be the single most unconvincing wig
Yeah,
ever.
yeah, kind of. It does. It looks like one of those. Like it does look a bit like a helmet, or maybe a samurai wig.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. Well, it's just well, he said if I win the election, me and Proto Man will rid the city of crime forever. So again, I have no idea if this is a mayoral election or what. So I have no idea.
The thing I haven't said yet in the show is I like Dr. Wily's butt chin. Um
Well, that's actually like
yeah,
accurate
it
to the game.
is.
So he does. That was a surprise too that they also retained Wiley's pink shirt, which is also in the games. So I guess while he's really like confident in his masculinity to be wearing that. The butt chin actually is a point that I've recently kind of started to get really sick of. But you also notice the butt chin on Sigma in the Mega Man X games, and also I don't think there used to be as many like butt chin characters in the Street Fighter series originally, but ever since the animated movie, they changed the art style to match it. When they started making all the characters a lot bulkier and everything. Oh, once again, the unconvincing costume. I mean, disguises.
Nice.
Oh, this is a diff hover thing. Wow. I guess this one doesn't have the stealth thing.
This looks more like eh,
Bread.
bread.
The song said bread.
Ah. Okay, again, this is definitely not flying this well, especially if he's flying through buildings and whatnot.
Well, he just turned
Yeah,
away at the last
this is
second.
made to be on the banned list.
Oh man, you could just hear. Oh no, that was just intentional. I was about to say that you could really hear in the crowd Scott McNeil's laugh,
Those
but
are cool
it
looking
was
robots in the background.
those are just the standard cop bots that you saw in a lot of season 1 episodes. I guess they brought them back for this one. But again, the fact that they could not recognize Gutsman and Cutman in the friggin' disguises. That's so. Oh, this is the. You're a politician, Deacon. You should be used to cutbacks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that line.
just that in the build up to the joke, Terry Classen's voice, like the way he was wheezing, it was so priceless. Like that's the one time the cut man almost couldn't go through with his
It
own
sort of looks
joke.
like he's wearing a sporting bra right there.
Yeah. Oh, so they're pulling a Great Mouse Detective. That's an obscure reference if you haven't seen that Disney movie. Did you get the joke though?
I haven't seen that movie, but I've heard of it.
Hello?
Hello? I'm here.
The Great Detective. Yeah, I mean they were just in that they were trying to replace the Queen of England or the Mouse Queen of England with a robot dummy, basically.
Ah. Jeez, that purple's so clashing with the blue.
Yeah, but you can tell that it's clearly yet another
Yeah.
toy. This is what we were talking about these season 2 episodes, that they really were starting to push the toy peripherals for the Mega Man action figures. Um Once again, because yes, Bandai was one of the stakeholders on this show, basically, and doing all the action figures.
Boom! Judo throw. Oh
And
yes.
yeah, and like we said before, that the reason the show got canceled after 2 seasons, even though the ratings were good, was because the toys weren't selling, and that's kind of it's understandable because
Oh,
making
definitely
animation
a
is
toy with the missile
expensive.
poking out. That is definitely toy advertisement. Like with the missile ready to
Yeah,
be shot out.
you didn't notice
No,
it
I
before.
didn't.
A rather opposite problem to that other the Curse of Alignment episode. I think Pronoman's visor was a little too lean in a few shots there. But anyway, what I was about to say is that animation being very expensive, it's understandable then that when this show was basically made as a promotion for the Bandai action figures, that why they wouldn't continue the past 2 seasons, because they had to make the money back from somehow from all the money they put into the animation and hiring writers and voice actors and everything.
That's a cool shot. Him on top of the van. His eyes are a bit
Yeah,
wonky
yeah.
though.
I think that's probably the most common animation error in any cartoon. You are always going to find that one frame where where a character's irises or pupils are just a little off. It doesn't even have to be much. You know what's always funny to me about Dragon Ball Z? It was always like characters were able to move, their pupils of each eye independent from the other.
I've noticed
But
that. Definitely.
because the default in the DBZ art style is that the characters are actually cross-eyed.
Mm.
And then when they look to the side, they basically just move one pupil to the other side of the eyeball. Oh, I made a little mistake when we were actually talking in the other commentary about Mega Man trapping Light Roll and
Hey,
Rush into
Dr. Light's coming out of the closet. Um,
a.
sorry.
Wait, so is this Wily hypnotized or is he a robot?
I don't know. We'll have to... Oh, I
I
think they're...
think it has to be a robot
Yeah.
because
Well, until... Yeah.
oh yeah, that was the plan. Yeah, Wily's building doubles of all the city officials and using them to take over the city basically.
Mm.
And again, Needleman, if you think about like cameos, Robot Master cameos, like you can tell this is very season 2 that both Heatman and Needleman actually look very close to what they look like in the game. So they didn't even like deviate too much from that.
Boom. Oh! Ouch. Poor Mega Man.
Yeah.
He's doing pretty well for dealing with a massive headache. I like the little tie clip that's on him. Right there.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he does have it most episodes. Whoa, what? Oh, okay. Man, that's gotta
That's
hurt
shocking
because.
right there.
But no, literally in like Electman is the most deadly robot master in the first
That's
game.
horrible.
What the hell is
That
red
looks like
stuff?
pools of blood, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be paint or wax or something, but
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whoa, that's cool.
What that?
That's cool. Then he does the $6 million.
Oh no,
Oh,
it's supposed to be
liquid
metal, I
metal
think,
to
because
build the robots with.
yeah,
Okay, that makes sense.
yeah. Oh, Heatman actually opened his mouth up a little bit. But wait a minute. What is it? You guys never looked better. I don't get
Good.
it. Is it wax?
Yeah.
I'm starting to think it is wax because it wouldn't have it would have solidified like into like a gray mass. Oh my God, his head is so his head was so out of proportion in that shot.
That looks a bit like boiling
Did you use
soup.
that?
Um,
Yeah, it does. Good thing he had that rope tied, or else this episode would have ended a bit sooner.
oh, feeling.
Yeah,
I like how it like mystically appears when you grab it.
I mean, it must have had like a stealth
Yeah.
unit or something because they did show it like, disappearing when Proto Man put it on, but it's still a little weird.
This bit
That should have totally not
yeah.
no cartoon
Yep.
physics.
Rush jumps up in the air.
Megadeth's just way too happy. Like you can see the smile on his face. You haven't won yet. God damn it. I wish I could see that in a cartoon sometimes. Like, you haven't won yet, God damn it. Like some villain getting really pissed off at the hero. What the hell kind of noises were those? It sounded like monkey noises or something.
Why are they all? I got a question. Why were they all sitting at one side of the desk?
I don't know. They were having an evil meeting. Oh, so now the robot doubles are starting to act up. They've gone crazy, but how? I just love Scott McNeil's delivery. A little reprogramming, so he made them all act like apes.
Again, these are no different to the politicians we have today.
How'd you escape? I thought you'd never ask. I was getting tired of waiting off screen.
Just the charge.
that, that was kind of like the Batman run a little
Yep.
bit. Whoa! Sparks are flying. I love it. They're trying to make this look like such an epic fight, but it just looks so derpy.
Oh.
Wow, and look at Rush has got murder in his eyes. A spatula, really? Ouch!
That
Wow,
was mean.
wow. Was that like the equivalent of like sticking a pole in his brain or something? Whoa, that's interesting. Like his cut blade was actually spinning.
Just
Got that somehow.
didn't get squashed.
Yeah. Okay, how did he cut all the way through that thing? That makes no sense. And now his bulb is okay. His bulb is unbroken now.
I like how they were carrying him out though. That was
I love it how the running was kind of sort of synchronized.
synchronized running, Olympic sport. How did they get up there?
Oh, come on. Mega Man can totally jump that high.
This is very Star Warsy right here now.
I loved you,
That's a lot of wax.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on here anymore.
Oh. That looks cool. That's a cool shot.
I have the high ground, Anakin. Oh man. Again with the fisticuffs. Man, this looks a little bit questionable. Something you would maybe find in a robot Kama Sutra. Oh god, this is way too close.
It doesn't help
God.
that they're brothers, so the incest robot Kama Sutra.
Yeah. If anything, it makes it
Yeah.
worse. Oh my god.
That's a screenshot right there for some fan fiction.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess every cartoon has that. Every cartoon has a questionable frame, but goddammit, they held on for that way too
I like
long.
that angle of the skull ship. The scene, the fan that's projectile.
That window was a lot closer than than it looked. I can't. Yeah, I can't thank you enough, Mega Man, for giving me this opportunity to be a one-off character. You'll never see me again in any episode.
Yeah. Yeah, to avoid being assassinated again, I'm gonna stay the hell away from you. Got him by the tail.
Rush swallowed a scrambling chip. Okay, that was a really
that was very
So yeah, about this episode, it's a mixed bag. Like it's got some funny points. It's got a lot of entertainment factor.
It's got a lot of cheese.
But it's yeah. But I think the plot scenario it just doesn't work for me. It's really the weak thing about this particular episode. But yeah, it was still fun to watch it.
The fight scenes were very over the top to the point of okay, that's just ridiculous. To the point of that's just disgusting.
Yeah.
But
but passable, I guess.
Oh, it's on cassette as well.
All right.
Yeah. Capcom, the media